Really? Really? That's what you wanted to do? That's your idea of a good Friday night? Why'd you stop? It's almost as if you knew that that wasn't something that you should have been doing. It's really interesting. You done? I don't want to interrupt. Okay. I'll let you get back to it.
What's up, guys? Today is Saturday. And I'm at work, as you can see, and I figured I would let you guys have a little sneak peek inside of the lab. Okay, no, but really, today I'm working by myself, and I figured that I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for, because I might just get over it really fast and like stop filming. But I figured I would like film a day in my life as a lab tech. I am a lab tech. I'm a lab tech. It's a pretty cool job for like my personality. It really matches. Obviously, like I'm literally by myself. Hello. Period. Obviously, every lab is different, but I work in a lab where we deal with like blood and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, it's just like the whole lab vibe. So if you're interested in seeing a little lab vibe action, then like stay tuned, you know. So the samples just got here. These are the samples for today, only 4 samples. So I'm going to be reading all those by myself. I'm going to set them up, read them, but like it's a whole process. So like let's get into it. Okay. So the first thing that I do normally is put my gloves on, put the coat on, and then mark the temperatures. So we have this thing right here. I always get, okay, centrifuge, incubator. This is an incubator, those are the centrifuges. I always get the names confused. So the first thing I do is write the temperature down to make sure that, oh, today's 9/11. Wow, it's dark. We have 2 fridges. Check the temperature for each. Like, I have nothing against my coworkers. They're really cool and I like them actually. But if I can choose to just not talk all day, I'm going to choose that. This is just where we make all of the stuff for the test that we run. Yeah, so like you can see some of the stuff that I'm working on now, like making the tubes for different tests we run, whatever. I low-key feel like I might have done this before already. I don't know, but memory loss vibes. And by the way, like this, because I know like HIPAA and OSHA and all that kind of stuff, I'm not going to be showing any names, any personal information. So like, don't sue me, don't make me have to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. All right, hopefully you can hear me. We have this loud machine that I don't even know what it is, and it's none of my business, to be honest. I'm definitely like the type of coworker that's like, I'm not eager to learn new things. Like if I need to know, like I will like be taught that, and I'm receptive of it. But like I just kind of mind my business and do what needs to be done. Here are the samples. Can you see? This is gonna piss me off. And I really just am doing this so you can see like what's inside. Because like what's inside is the goods. We don't recycle. That's the one thing that I don't love. I do feel bad. So here's the blood. Here are the tubes. This is like the literal blood. We always ask that they give us 4 tubes. These are the 4 tubes of blood. There are like names on the tubes also, which is what I'm covering. Can you please focus? Can you? So we check the tubes first to make sure there are no blood clots. Blood clot. Oh my god, I just realized like blood clot is a blood clot. What is that? Why is that a saying? What does that mean? Blood clot. Well, this is also why I love this job, because I don't want to say love. Like love is a strong word, but I do. I like I like, you know. I usually am listening to like music or a podcast while I am opening these. Well, really all day, like the entire day. My headphones are in, and I'm like, and low-key, like, let me just say this. I kind of started a trend here because I started listening to music or listening to podcasts with my like, earbuds, earphones, whatever, AirPods in. And then slowly everybody else started doing the same thing. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying I started it, but I basically created a culture here. And I impacted this place. And once I'm ready to transfer it, it's literally just pour the blood clots. Well, hopefully there's not a clot in here, so. This is so boring. Bring it over to the centrifuge. It's about 35. So if you know like what a centrifuge, like, you know, centrifuge T, you know you have to like you have to measure it out so it's equal. Nice and moist. Once we take it out of the centrifuge, it looks like this. So we're gonna take the plasma only, so that's what we're using, and we're gonna put it in here. When we run the test with the microscope, I'm gonna be looking at this patient's white blood cells. If we were to look at this under a microscope, it would just be red. It would just, I mean, it would just be like red blood cells, and like we don't want to see that. We want the least amount of red blood cells as possible because they're just basically like getting in the way. They're like, red blood cells are the clock blockers. So we want to get rid of the red blood cells. Move them off the way. You know, we respect you, but we don't want to see you right now. Okay, you can kind of see. I'm literally going to spill this. So now that we have that, we're going to put in some saline to just make sure it's not too thick. Because like, I'm allowed to be thick, but this is not supposed to be thick. What is this called? I forgot. Pipetter. I'm gonna put it in here to get our pipette tips. And also, like, this serves as like, say someone breaks in right now and they try to kill me, I can just stab them with the, oops. Okay, one fell off. I'm gonna put one back on here. Oop, another one fell off. They're not supposed to fall off. That was a blooper. Mix it in, mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. And then put it in here. Each of these wells, it represents like a food or like a chemical or something. Your white blood cells were reactive to corn. I will be able to see the white blood cells in the corn well react to corn. So now that they're in there, we're going to put them in the centrifuge, which acts like basically like a body because it's hot. I mean, like it's like the temperature of your body, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It's warm and moist. And let it sit for 3 hours. And after 3 hours, we're going to take it out and we're gonna look at it under the microscopes. I'm gonna go and catch you when I catch you. Alright? Alright. So I just realized this was where I sat during my interview for this job. The lady who worked here is gone now, so I'm not like in anybody's business right now. But yeah, this is her old office. She interviewed me, sat right there, and she was asking me questions, and I was answering them. I did answer the questions. Yeah, I don't really use the lights when I'm here by myself because I kind of like it to be dark sided. I forgot that like these machines can be used. Like other people can send stuff to these machines, the faxing, whatever. Like, okay, somebody just sent something, but I was like, I thought it was printing something, but I was like, I'm the only person here who would be printing something. So like, why would a ghost need to print something? I just got a fax saying that there's been some measles. There's some measles exposure in Northern Virginia, so like if you are in Northern Virginia, just I'm gonna let you know that you might have measles. So anyway, I didn't even mean to do all this, but I really just wanted to show you where I interviewed because I was like thinking, oh, like, this is like where it all started. This is your daily reminder to lie on your resume. If you're not lying on your resume, then you are setting yourself back. because everybody else is. So, and when I say lie in your resume, you know what I mean. I don't mean to be like, oh yeah, I'm a doctor, I'm like a surgeon. Like, I just mean make yourself look gooder. All right, so it's later in the day now, and it's time to read our first samples. Well, you can like kind of see those little circles. Those are cells.